I'm Elizabeth, and I'm a lab technician in the Live Materials Lab. I'm going to talk to you today about how to care for your fish when you receive them. You should have your tank set up at least 24 to 48 hours before you receive your fish. The water in your tank should be filled with either drinking water or bottled spring water. You can also use tap water that has been dechlorinated. You can dechlorinate tap water by leaving it out for 48 hours or by adding a water conditioner to it. The pH of your water should be between 6.8 and 7. You can test this with a pH test kit. We recommend using a filter on your habitat for a healthy habitat. If you're keeping tropical fish, a heater and a thermometer is essential for healthy fish. If you're keeping cold water fish, you don't need to use a heater. The temperature of your tank should be between 69 and 78 degrees Fahrenheit for tropical fish. This is how an order of fish will be packed when you receive it. You'll receive your fish packed in a plastic bag filled with water and oxygen. When you're ready to put them in your tank, you'll need to acclimate them. To do so, you'll want to float the unopened bag in your tank for about 20 minutes to allow the fish to become adjusted to the difference in temperature. After 20 minutes, you can cut open the bag and add 1 cup of water from your tank to the bag of fish. Adding water from your tank allows the fish to become acclimated to any differences in water parameter from your tank in our system. You should allow them to become acclimated to this water for about 10 or 15 minutes. After this time period has passed, you can pour them through a net into a bucket. You should not add the water from the bag into your tank in case you are introducing bacteria to your tank. Then you can put them into your tank. A good rule of thumb for how many fish to keep in your tank is 1 inch of fish per gallon of tank. That means that if you have 20 1-inch fish, you should have at least a 20-gallon tank. You should be cleaning your tank about once a week. To clean your tank, you should be using a gravel siphon and siphon the substrate at the bottom of your tank. This is a gravel siphon, and to use it, you need to submerge it into the water to get all the air out. Close off one end. You can put this end into a bucket, and then use the other end like a vacuum and siphon the gravel to get all the fish waste out. The level of nitrates in your tank will determine how often you need to do this. Nitrates should actually be at 0 parts per million. If you find that your nitrate levels are higher, you should do more frequent water changes. You should feed your fish once per day with fish flake food. Only feed your fish as much food as they can eat in about 1 minute. If you find that you're overfeeding them, net out the extra food and feed less next time. Lighting is not necessary for your fish unless you have aquatic plants in your tank. Aquatic plants are nice because they're aesthetically pleasing and they provide places for your fish to hide and hang out. If you have live-bearing fish, such as guppies, you may find that you have babies in your tank as well. If you have any further questions about fish care, you can refer to your Live Materials Care Guide or call our Live Materials Lab. We hope you enjoy raising your fish, and thanks.